Hello and welcome to the State of the Union. It's been definitely a weird year, and whatever might happen before the calendar turns to January 1st, 2020 will go down in history books as a pivotal year where more than 1.5 million people died globally and Western democracies have suffered a real test. In this context, the EU's plans and priorities have turned upside down because of the pandemic. And Germany, one of the main pillars of the bloc, had even to review its decades, beliefs and orthodoxies.
Merkel and her allies in the Council, notably French President Emmanuel Macron, pushed for unprecedented action. The EU for the first time would borrow collectively to assist the hardest hit and ensure a strong recovery. In total, 1.8 trillion euros will be mobilised over the next few years. But by agreeing to common debt, Germany threw overboard its decades-old fiscal orthodoxy.
The German presidency made a huge difference when it came to solidarity in the corona crisis. The German-French proposal was received with a huge relief, and I would say even something like gratitude, probably, by some member states, by a lot of MEPs. Because to react differently than Germany did in the financial crisis, that was something that was extremely important for Europe as a whole.
So in this context, Europeans are waiting for Santa Claus to be even more generous, bringing at least some hope. So Euronews asked some MEPs to say who they believe deserves to be put on the top of Santa Claus list. Let's see what they have to say.
Who do you think should be on Santa's bad list this year?
Viktor Orban?
Would be many of the bureaucrats that had a hard time dealing with this pandemic.
I think it would be maybe Hungary and Poland, or their leaders.
The company Apple, because the European Union just lost a court case against Apple, who in Ireland pays 0.005% in corporate tax.
Who is on Santa's good list this year?
The European Parliament.
If the European Union would be a person, I would put the EU in the good people's list, because I think from all the divisions we came very much cohesive and stronger after this whole crisis, after this whole crazy year that was 2020.
I would say Commissioner Franz Timmermans, because I think he really is pushing the European Union in the direction of living up to the Green Deal.
I would say the citizens of Europe. They proved to be united during this period of hard time.
In one word, sum up 2020.
Tough.
I would say it was a tough year, and it was an unexpected year with unexpected challenges.
Without a doubt, it was very challenging. I won't choose any virus or diseases, but challenging for everyone.
It's been rough times, and I hope that 2021 will be better.
Wherever you are from in the world, whatever language you speak, there is one word that everyone understands: COVID-19. It's the word that united the global community through adversity. However, Europe remains a colorful mix of stories and perspectives. Euronews correspondents from some of our language editions explain what was their word of the year and why.
I have to admit, my German word of the year is neither surprising nor original. Coronavirus pandemic. At least I don't have to explain why. But I was struggling, as I also like new creations that nobody had ever heard of until 2019. Words like social distancing or super spreader. And now I'm rooting for my favorite word of the year 2021. Revival.
In Spain, the word of the year is confinamiento, which means lockdown, because the period during which citizens stayed locked at home was one of the longest in Europe, around 50 days of strict confinement, followed by a slow and long reopening. Now the fashionable expression in view of the new year is paciencia, patience, because the situation will certainly improve.
The word of the year in Portuguese is bazooka. The dictionary says it's a device placed on the shoulder to fire missiles at military vehicles. But the term was used to say that the budget of the European Union for the next 7 years had to be much greater than in the past. Only with a bazooka, there would be enough money to face the recession caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Another strong expression in 2020.
The word of the year is unmute. How many times have you been on a video call this year and you've not been able to hear someone because their microphone's muted? Or perhaps that was you with yours muted.
The word of the year in Hungary was drain pipe. This is the famous drain pipe in central Brussels that was used by Hungarian MEP József Szájer to escape a lockdown gangbang party. The case ended his career and also highlighted political hypocrisy.
My word of the year is Sputnik V. For many Russians, V stands for victory. Success of the vaccine is already in the name. By the same token, a Russian airplane is called Superjet to make sure it is super. Everything the nation is proud of bears the name of the first satellite. I had Lada Sputnik. Sputnik and RT are Kremlin's media outlets. So expect next year a super jab or injection of Russia Today.
So, that's all for now. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Καλή χρονιά!